EPA and WA meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for May 3rd, 2021. So we're starting a new work week here and a different type of pattern that we're going to be dealing with a lot more in the way of precipitation chances, but not a ton of precipitation each time. And this is going to be like an every other day thing. So today's the first of those waves that we're going to be dealing with this week in frontal boundaries. We'll have that during the day today and again this evening. We'll have another one a couple days from now. Okay, so we got a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, basically. So in between, you're going to have these days like tomorrow, where you're going to have a quite warm day, and partly cloudy skies in between. So today we have showers listed here, because I don't have anything lighter than this. It's as far as an icon, but this is a little misleading, and I'll show you that here in the video. The stuff during the day today, not that big of a deal. Just widely scattered or intermittent, very light, showery stuff around for part of the day today. Okay, and once we get during the evening hours, we're going to have a more concentrated area of scattered showers and even thunderstorms possible, nocturnal thunderstorms, once we get into the evening after the sun goes down. So this system here is moving toward the region, has a warm front in association with it. The warm front's actually going to be pushing through this evening. And ahead of that, you just have a few showers running out ahead of this boundary, and then the warm front pushes through in the evening till just past midnight or so, and then that pulls off north of the region. That gets us in a warm sector in between, and that's why these temperatures are going to go from, with the clouds dominating today and a few showers hanging around here or there, in the 72 to 78 degree range from north to south. Tomorrow we are 80 to 88, so kind of a day like yesterday. So very, very warm again here on Tuesday. Now let's take a look at the NAM high-res future simulator radar. I'll show you what I'm talking about with the breakdown of precipitation today. Now this is looking at 8 o'clock in the morning in our southwestern areas. It looks like you have some steady light rain coming at you, but then it kind of breaks apart and it just gets real scattered and kind of intermittent, and this kind of hangs around through about mid-afternoon, maybe even mid to late afternoon far northeast. And then you get a considerable break in between here, where it just remains cloudy or mostly cloudy. Okay, so that's the little light showery stuff, nuisance stuff, that goes into about mid-afternoon, and again for the northeast, mid to late afternoon, and then you get that break, and then you have another round come through with the actual warm front, and there are some scattered thunderstorms along this warm front as well. So it's not just a rain deal here. So this is looking at 7 p.m. It's already starting to come into our far southwestern areas. It's actually 8 o'clock here. You can see that moving into places like Harrisburg and Lancaster. And then it continues off to the north and east. And but it's going to come in, these showers and thunderstorms that are occurring are going to be after dark at this point. This is now 10 o'clock at night. You see some activity across northern Delaware, approaching the Philadelphia region, some approaching the Lehigh Valley, some just north of 40 in Town Gap here. So you have a lot of activity here, scattered showers and thunderstorms that will eventually cross the river or after midnight, and we get that into southern New Jersey and central New Jersey before it finally pulls away. The warm front's going to lift off the north, and then we dry out overnight. Okay, so you will have some of that activity this evening, but the bulk of the day today, during the daylight hours, is just kind of like nuisance, light, spotty stuff. Okay, once we get into Tuesday, of course, we have this partly cloudy day in between, and there may be, we'll call it intervals of clouds and sun, but very warm, just like yesterday was. And once we get to Wednesday, we have another system coming in, very similar idea as the first here. Okay, so you have low pressure moving across the region, some showers that will evolve into steady periods of rain late in the day on Wednesday. So this is a Wednesday deal, okay? And that goes into Wednesday evening. So there's system number 2. Then we get a break in here on Thursday where we are partly to mostly sunny. The difference is it's not going to be like tomorrow where we have 80 to 88. We're talking about temperatures in the middle 60s, so considerably cooler. We have a little bit there's a little bit of a trough up to the north, not coming all the way through our region, but enough that it's going to influence our weather here on Thursday and keep it a little bit cooler behind the system. Instead of a warm front going through, it's an only cold front once that system exits on Wednesday, or Wednesday evening, I should say. And then you have yet another system coming in here for Friday. So an increase in clouds on Friday. It's going to be cool on Friday. Temperatures on either side of 60 degrees. Some northern areas might not get out of the 50s for highs on Friday. But so it'll be a cool, showery kind of day here. And this most of the shower activity is during the afternoon and evening. This is another quick moving wave, though. in and out, and then that heads off to the north and east. We get an in-between day here on Saturday. Saturday's still a cool day, although it's partly cloudy. We're expecting temperatures to be kind of in the 60 to 65 degree range all day. So another day that's really not too warm, comparatively speaking, to what it's going to be for most of through at least midweek this week. Okay. Then after that, we start to warm up a little bit on Sunday as the next one system approaches our region. That's going to have result in an increase in clouds on Sunday, and then some afternoon and evening showers coming in here with this next system. Another quick mover, okay, but that's the fourth system in the 7-day period, because we're having literally every other day we're having a system coming in affecting our region. So don't get used to the sunshine too much on those days in between, because whatever the day weather is today is going to be completely different the next day from one day to the next, all the way through the 7-day period going forward. But it doesn't look too bad overall. Again, total precipitation, if you add up all this rain and made a total precipitation map out of it, you might get a grand total of about an inch in some places. I mean, some quarter inch here, just keeps adding up. Some areas might get higher than that, but I mean, it's just not a tremendous amount of precipitation with each one. Each one is very uniformly moving. It's not going to hang around for a long period of time. And so just we'll continue to follow these systems for the week ahead, but those are the four systems we're dealing with just in this week. There may be more potential behind this going into the following week, too. I think when I did the long-range outlook, I pointed out that it looked like the first half of May, all the way up to the 15th, was going to be wetter than average, and that looks like it's going to definitely be holding true. We have several systems to be dealing with this week, and then we probably have some more to deal with beyond this into the following week as well. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchers. That is your outlook for May 3rd, 2021. Have a great Monday.